Hello everyone, my name is Devender Kaur and you all are welcome to the Enlightened Room. Today in this video we will discuss about potential energy. So let's get started. So dear students, in the previous video we had discussed about energy and the kinetic energy. Well, energy is the ability to do any kind of work in terms of physics. You all know what work is when you have applied some force on an object and it has moved some distance. That is the work. So ability to do any kind of work in physics is termed as energy, and the energy in this chapter has been classified into two terms. One is kinetic energy and the other one is potential energy. Well, kinetic energy is the energy possessed by the objects which are in motion. So for example, the river is flowing, that river has some kinetic energy in it. Okay, so now let us discuss about the potential energy. For potential energy, first I would like to state a definition here. The definition is the energy possessed by any object by virtue of its position or configuration is termed as potential energy. Now what this potential energy is, from this definition we can say that the potential energy is the energy possessed by any object by virtue of its position. Now from position they mean you all would have a clock hanging on the wall, right? You all would have some anything, you would have a photograph hanging on the wall. That the photograph or the clock which is hanging on the wall has some sort of potential energy in them. Okay, similarly any object which is present at rest but it is above the surface of earth, it is higher than the surface of earth. For example, the object, the chairs, the table, the clock, the photograph, the speaker, the computer, which is higher than the surface of earth, which is on, you can say, the ground floor. Well, the ground floor is usually above the surface of earth. Okay, first floor, second floor, or any floor above the surface of the earth, above the ground, that object possesses the potential energy, and from position this is what they mean. Now the second term is about configuration. Now related to configuration, you can take the example of a coiled spring. The coiled spring present in gramophone, in toys, in watches possess some sort of potential energy. Similarly, the energy possessed by a stretched bow. Well, a bow is first stretched so that the arrow would and then it is released, and the arrow moves with some velocity to hit the target. Okay, so this is also an example of potential energy which is related to its configuration, that means the shape that object is possessing. So this is the potential energy. You can also take some more examples related to it. One of those examples can be considered as the compressed gas in a cylinder. That compressed gas in a cylinder also possesses the potential energy. Now potential energy has been classified into three categories and we will study only one of them in this chapter. Potential energy. Now the potential energy has been classified as gravitational potential energy, gravitational potential energy, the energy or the potential energy possessed by the objects on which the force of gravity is acting, like they are at present at some height and the force of gravity of earth is acting on the object. So that will be termed in gravitational potential energy. Okay, now the second one is elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy, in this you can take the example of stretched bow, you can take the example of coiled spring. Okay, now the third one is electrostatic potential energy. Electrostatic potential energy. Now this electrostatic potential energy, in this you can take the example of the potential energy possessed by the charged particles. That energy possessed by them is electrostatic potential energy. Now since the electro means some sort of charge and the static means at rest, so of course the energy possessed by them, by the charged particles which are at rest, would be the potential energy. That would be based on the position of those objects or configuration of those objects. Okay, so this is up about the potential energy. Now there is more to learn about the potential energy. Now we will briefly study about the gravitational potential energy. That means the energy possessed by any object at some height. So let's move on to that topic. Now we are going to discuss about the potential energy of an object at a height. Now for that, let us assume that we have an object here which is present at some height. That means we have this ground here. Here we have the ground, and the object is present at some height and it is at rest. It is occupying some sort of position. So let us say it is on the second floor of the building. Okay. Now since the force of gravity is acting on earth, the object would continuously feel some sort of force which is considered as W equals mg, which is also known as force of gravity. Okay, this W here is weight. Okay, pay attention, this W here is weight. The work done we will do is also W, and that W will be the work done. So don't get confused in this. Okay, so this is a force of gravity acting on the object due to the gravity of earth. Okay, now this object is present at some height. Now this is the height of the object from the surface of the earth, and the ground is assumed as the surface of the earth. Okay, now what is the amount of work done by this object? Now work done here will be W equals Fs, right? The force applied on the object and the displacement. But in this case, now this W here is work done. Pay attention there. Now in this case, force is m times g, and there is no displacement, but there is still some sort of height. There is still some sort of distance from the surface of earth, and we will take this distance as h. And we know that if the amount of work is done on an object, that means that object has possessed some sort of energy, right? We had discussed it in the previous video. So that energy here will be written as EP, which is the potential energy, equals mgh. Now this is the potential energy. This is the mathematical formulation of potential energy of an object which is at some height. Now let us assume that we have taken that object on the ground. Now I have taken this object on the ground. Now the force acting on the object still is mg, which is acting vertically downwards, but there is no distance from the ground. So in this case, the potential energy will be mg times 0, because there is 0 distance from the ground. It is at 0 height, so it is 0, so the potential energy here will be 0. Okay, so today we have discussed about the topic potential energy and the potential energy of an object at a height. So this is all for today's video, but in the next video we will discuss about the numerical problems related to kinetic energy as well as potential energy. So stay tuned to my channel, keep watching my videos, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.